Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to a Smart Investor channel. And by the way, Merry Christmas to everyone. Despite confinement rules of COVID-19, I hope you were able to have quality time with your loved ones and have tremendous fun, guys. So that being said, today, let's talk about recovery stocks for 2021. More specifically, I'm going to tell you about the airlines. I think which ones are the best on your return on your investment and that I'm personally buying in also. Now, for those new to the channel, I'm a corporate professional, stock investor, real estate investor, and a passionate PC gamer. I now also do YouTube videos to share my knowledge and personal thoughts on investments, but most importantly, to share my passion with like minds like yourselves. So that being said, please smash that like button if you like the content today, and also please subscribe and hit that bell notification to get notified when I do the next videos. Guys, this really supports me to continue to do this. It takes a lot of time, so I do appreciate it a tons. That being said, let's move it on. All right, guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about 3 airlines that I believe are the best return on your investment for 2021. 2 of them are going to be short term, so there's going to be American Airlines and Spirit Airlines, and the third one's going to be Southwest, which I think is more a long-term play as it has more great fundamentals. But I'll get into more details, okay? So let's start with American Airlines. So they're currently at $15.66. That's down 1.45% on their last closing date. And right now, well, they're right here, right? They're on a downtrend in the last couple of weeks since December 2. They've been going down from $17.63. Though, before COVID-19 happened in February, they were at more or less $30, guys. So this is a return on investment on your money in the COVID-19 play of doubling your money, okay? So this is the very interesting part about American Airlines as opposed to maybe other companies there. You can double your money in this play for 2021, okay? Or close to it at least. Is it a great investment though for the long term? As far as I'm concerned, definitely not. This is probably one of the worst plays to go long term, and why? I'll give it in a nutshell, okay? Their financials are definitely not good. They're actually negative on total equity from a lot, $5.5 billion in negative. They're not profitable, they haven't been, and they're extremely low on cash. They're burning it like you have no idea, like 50 cent style, going bankrupt. So not really great for American Airlines. Do I think though they're going to be a great recovery and the federal government is going to help them out with the other airlines as well financially until we recover? Yes, absolutely. So I think this is a great play and there's going to be people buying it. So go with the hype, make your money, and get out of there very quickly. So that's as far as is American Airlines. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so now let's look at Spirit Airlines. Ticker symbol SAVE, $24.42. That's down of 0.53%. They're currently sitting right here, and they're also on a downtrend since December beginning from 26 and 23 cents. So that's interesting, and that's a good opportunity for us. Their airlines in general, by the way, they got hit pretty bad in the last few days and weeks. So that's a great opportunity for us as we're getting into 2021. That being said, look at this. 52-week range, $7 to $47.50. So guys, here another stock that you can double up close to that your money as a recovery stock play. Now, Spirit Airlines, I like it a bit better than American Airlines. It would mitigate your risk a bit more. Why? Well, they're not profitable, but in terms of total equity, they are quite positive. They're $2.4 billion. And in terms of net cash, they have $1 billion in net cash as opposed to just $1 billion for American Airlines. So let's face it, American Airlines, I wouldn't be surprised that if the COVID-19 still hits them and it continues, they might be close to bankruptcy, these guys, right? So as opposed to maybe other airlines which have a lot more cash inflow and assets to compensate for all the negativity that COVID-19 has been hitting them pretty bad, okay? So I just want to make sure that you guys have options here and that you're not going to totally crash like some of these airlines are going to be doing. So let's move on to the next one, but Spirit Airlines, definitely this is a short-term investment for me, but also to consider for the mid and long-term investment if you do like this airline, okay? So the third one is Southwest. Let's move on. All right, guys, so Southwest Airlines, ticker symbol LUV. They're currently sitting at $46.28. That's down 1.01%. And listen to this. This is by far the best airlines that you could actually get at this moment, okay? They're quite more pricey for sure, but they're definitely more stable and they're probably going to be the best runner in the long run. It's probably the best investment here, and that's my personal opinion. And I'm personally buying into this airlines Airlines, and also Spirit Airlines, by the way, and American Airlines. But I have a different planning strategy for all three of them. Southwest is the one I'm probably going to keep for the midterm. Spirit Airlines, I'm going to play it definitely for the midterm as well, or short term. American Airlines, there's no question. It's a no-brainer for me. It's a short-term play, and I'm going to get rid of that because I don't want to crash with them along the way. So that being said, let's look at this, okay? So their 52-week range is $22.47, and their highest point is $58.83. As you can see, pre-COVID, they were at $58, and they're currently sitting at $46, right? So there's more or less a 20% uptrend. It's not as much as the other ones. That's why I did propose you different ones as well. But as you can see, it's more steadily going up. And as you can see here in the max, well, there was a huge uptrend. They crashed kind of here in 2020, and they're starting to recover. So there is an interesting here path. And like I said, it's definitely my favorite because of their financials and also their balance sheets and earnings. So in terms of profitability, same thing. Obviously, because of COVID-19, they're not profitable at this point, but their total equity is close to $10 billion, and net cash, listen to this, $10 billion as well. So definitely this does reassure me because that means they are burning a lot of cash like all the other airlines, but they will get out of this. They will survive this and they will do better. So that's why I like Southwest. They're the ones that have the best financials, cash balance, pre-earnings and all that. American Airlines, definitely not. The other airlines, definitely, there are other ones. I'd like to hear your comments here below on which ones you think are going to do the best, the worst. Also, listen, these are my thoughts, huh, guys? So maybe there's better things out there. I have other recovery stocks plays as well that I'll talk to in another separate videos. But let me know which recovery stocks you'd like me to talk, which industries as well. I'd be curious to know, do you want to talk about, like, let's say the gambling, casinos, or other ones, sectors that you'd be interested by? Give me your comments below, guys, okay? That being said, guys, if you did like the video today and the content, please smash that like button. It really helps me, and I really appreciate it, guys, when you do that. And I know a lot of you have been doing this, so tremendous thank you to everybody there. I know a lot of people have been subscribing lately, so I want to hit that 500 and get then eventually to 1,000. So if you can support me on that, I would tremendously appreciate that. Hit that subscribe channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the future videos. And like I said, I'm a really open guy, so if you want to leave any of your comments, but also recovery stocks or other type of stocks you'd like me to cover, or industries, I'd be more than happy. My next videos, by the way, will focus tomorrow on SPACs that I'm highly invested on. I've been doing anywhere from 100 to 200% return on investment in less than 48 hours. And I have other stocks that I'm looking into that will do the same or even more return on investment. So stay tuned on that and leave me your comments. Listen, guys, have a great weekend. Merry Christmas again, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.